Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and I appreciate you joining me. Now I've got another video for you. Now I thought this was going to be the last one for the year, but I might do one more that'll come out next Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, today I have, I don't know how to explain this thing. I mean, it's a chronograph, it's a Citizen, it's EcoDrive, but spoiler alert, I'm not crazy about it. I think it's a good looking watch. But anyway, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Anyway, this is model number AT2567-18L. This is a European model. I think this was on their Gulf website. I'm sorry, not European model. Well, it might be a European model. They might have in Europe as well. But this is definitely not a North American model. Anyway, it's not really what I was expecting. And honestly, I'm a little let down. I think Citizen kind of phoned this one in just a little bit. Anyway, let's check it out. Guys, if you do like this watch, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel if you are interested. They've got a couple other different colorways. They've got an orange dial, they got a black dial, I think they got a blue dial as well. So make sure you check out the link in the description down there below if you want to get one of these. As y'all know, I get a very small piddly little commission if you buy anything from my Amazon store. So whenever you do so, I really do appreciate it. So this is normal non-North America packaging. You got the outer sleeve here, some sort of warning or something. I don't know what the heck this is. Ingestion hazard, death, blah, 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 blah. Keep away from children. You don't see this type of packaging normally in North America. And also this isn't a ProMaster, so just remember that. So you're not gonna have the waterproofness that you do with the, well, water resistance. No watch is waterproof, but water resistance that you do with the ProMaster, you're not gonna have a screw down crown. Anyway, of course, I'll tell you more about that later in the review as well. So there's the outer sleeve. Here is the little go online, register your watch, your warranty's online, the manual's online. It's super simple to operate this watch. So you really don't even need this unless you want to go on there and register it for your warranty. Little piece of foam. Here's your first look at the watch. It's a good looking watch, man. I like that dial a lot. I love blue dials in just about every shade. It's got that radial kind of sunburst going on. It's very shiny. It's a good looking watch for sure, but wait, there's more. There are some issues with this watch, and mostly because it's not a ProMaster, so you're not going to get some of the same features that you get with a ProMaster. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this thing off the pillow here. Let's take a look at that hang tag as well. Get all this stuff out of the way. And as usual, I'll go ahead and give you all the 7 specs you need to know. And then we will talk more about this thing. All right, so there you go. Then again, there's another look at it. Here is your hang tag right there. I can't remember what this thing lists for, but whatever it lists for, it is too expensive for what you're getting. And I'll tell you why here in just a second. All right, guys, here are the specs. You're looking at a 41 millimeter ion plated stainless steel case. It is 11 millimeters thick. It's 47.7 millimeters lug to lug, comes on a 22 millimeter polyurethane strap. Water resistance is 100 meters, which is 330 feet. It comes with an H500 chronograph movement with about a 5-month power reserve, and you only get a mineral crystal. Again, this is not a ProMaster. Now, I've had a couple Citizen watches fake the funk. This one's doing it. This is a non-working bezel. That just absolutely drives me crazy. But I mean, it's got the sport look to it. It's not really meant to be a, again, it's not a ProMaster. So you have the sport look bezel, which is, it's just, one of those things. It, again, has a chronograph function. You got your pushers at 2 and 4. I do like the dial. The dial is really good looking. I've already tested the Lume on this thing, and guys, I'm a little bit, it's not normal. It's not up to Citizen standards for Lume. It is very legible. You do only get a push-pull crown. And again, I worry about that IP coating, flaking off and chipping down the road because it's just on a stainless steel base. That case, again, is just stainless steel. Here's Caseback. There you go. Here's a strap. There you go. There is the tang and buckle. You got your Citizen logo right there. I mean, again, it's a great looking watch. I mean, everything lines up perfectly. So it does have a pretty satisfying click noise or pop when you click that pusher to start it. As you can see, it's, just counting off the seconds there. The left and right hand subdials are for your chronograph feature. I think on the left are your minutes, I believe. And then on the right are your hours. I might be wrong. Down there is your running seconds hand down there at 6 o'clock. That's your running seconds hand. Of course, you have your date. Really tiny date window over there at 4 o'clock. I mean, it's so below the dial, it's really kind of useless. It's super small and it's super below the dial. So the shadow of the dial casts over that date window, so you can barely see it. Again, push-pull crown. The pushers are not screw in or screw down. And again, the bezel is just for looks, which just kind of drives me crazy. But anyway, so, you know, guys, I kind of feel that Citizen kind of phoned this one in. I'm not used to this from them. I'm used to, you know, a much better product. I mean, it's a quality watch. It feels okay. Looks like it's pretty well built. And it feels, you know, a little substantial. It's not super heavy. It's only, 81 grams. So it's pretty light, but it still feels semi-okay. I guess I'm just not used to these non-ProMaster Citizen models and these ones from Europe. They're not built to the same standard as a ProMaster because it's not a ProMaster. But this thing is $200, and I think I ended up paying $300 for it. You can currently get them, I believe, on Amazon for $286. Guys, to me, that is way too expensive. If you do want to get one of these, maybe wait until Cyber Monday. Maybe they'll have a nice sale on them, but $286 for this thing, I think is highway robbery. I would wait, unless you just really like the watch, unless you really like this dial. Again, it comes in an orange dial, a green dial, and a kind of blue and black dial. So unless you just really like the way this thing looks, I would wait again until Cyber Monday to get one of these. I mean, again, it's not a bad watch. It's a Citizen, so it's already, you know, better than a lot of watches out there. Everything, again, does line up, and it's great looking, and it's very legible. But it's just not my, you know, it's just not my favorite Citizen release of this year. So anyway, let me go ahead and try this thing on real quick. I don't remember if it was I think it's going to fit. Yeah, it's going to fit. You do get a decent length strap, which is good for my 8-inch wrist. It's still a little bit small. I'm down to the third eyelet. It's a good looking watch for sure. I'd probably, you know me, I'd probably go for that orange dial version. That's just me. Or maybe the blue. Good looking watch. All right, let's go ahead and test this Lume out. Let me go ahead and kill these monitors. Kill this studio light. I've already tested the Lume, guys. And don't expect much. Don't expect much. So I guess, it's, you get what you pay for. Again, this is not a ProMaster. So the only Citizen watches I normally review are ProMaster models. So I guess, maybe I'm being a little too harsh on this thing. Let me know what you think. Let's go ahead and zap this proprietary Citizen Lume. Only problem is it also kind of blends in with the dial a little tiny bit. Not bad. I've seen much better. But I would really love to know y'all's thoughts on what you think of this. Again, this is a non-North American model. It's either European model or Middle Eastern or something like that, but it's definitely not an American model. Again, this is on their Gulf website, so I'm not quite sure if it's on other, like the European websites. Anyway, it's definitely not meant for North America. So anyway, guys, tell me what you think of this thing. Let me go ahead and cut everything back on. And again, I'm probably going to have maybe one more review before the end of the year, probably next Sunday. And then that will definitely be it for the, for the whole year. And anyway, so tell me what you think of this thing. Anyway, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell if you like my content, and I really hope you do. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll probably see you next Sunday for the absolute last review of the year. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.